And Snake Diet Dan here with more questions from the Snake Diet community. First question is from Mehmet. I need a faster tablet. His question is it better to do interval training or low intensity steady state cardio while fasting? Good question, man. So if you are straight fasting and you are just focused on losing fat, the steady state low intensity cardio is going to be your friend on fasting days, okay? It's not going to trigger hunger as bad. You're still going to burn some calories. And I mean, the fasting does most of the work, so you're going to drop that fat like crazy. And you're not going to be so catabolic that you're actually breaking down muscle, okay? So it's going to be very muscle sparing. Now, with the HIIT training, there is a place for that, but you don't want to do it on your fasting days so much because it will be catabolic if you push yourself too hard, and it's going to trigger hunger, okay? But there is a situation where HIIT training can be anabolic, meaning you can build muscle and get hormonal benefits out of it. So what I do is I have an anabolic day, okay? So when I want to drop some weight, I really focus on the fasting aspect, and I will do low intensity steady state cardio on the fasting days. But on my anabolic days, I get my ass in the gym, I pump some iron, I'm either hitting fucking high volume or high weight. It doesn't matter, it depends on the program, depends on the person. But then I'll do some HIIT training right after that. I'll do some high intensity interval training is what it's called. And basically, it's a period of high intense cardiovascular exercise followed by a short rest period, followed by another bout of high intensity cardiovascular exercise. I can't say that word today. That is going to be awesome. You're going to burn more calories on your anabolic day, so it's going to keep you leaner. It's going to give you hormonal benefits, and I'm not going to go into all that right now. And you're going to just fucking straight up build some muscle. So the answer really is both, because you do have to refeed sometime, right? But on the straight up fasting days, the steady state low intensity cardio is the bullet that's going to kill the wolf. All right? All right, question number 2 comes from Eric. Eric says, hey, Coach Dan, I'm drinking piss now, and my first 2 days, it is horribly bitter. Fuck yeah, it is. Can I get enough benefit just by drinking my first draft pee in the morning? Question mark. Sip on snake juice and water the rest of the day during my 5-day fast. Thanks, Eric. Good question. I don't know what you exactly mean by enough benefit. If it's going to help you feel good during the fast, fuck yeah. Like, drinking that piss in the morning, I don't know the exact mechanism. I don't know if it's the bioavailability of the minerals. I don't know if it's the ketones. I don't know if it's the stem cells. Whatever it is, whether it's a fucking whirling tornado of all of that shit, it gives you energy. And I don't care what people say when they say, drinking your piss is not good for you, blah, blah, blah. Of course, you're not fucking chugging your piss every single day. It does give you energy when you're fasting, and that is a fucking fact, okay? So, if you're going to get that kickstart in the morning and then just sip on snake juice throughout the rest of the day, give it a try, man. The baking soda, if you're putting that in your snake juice, it's going to be beneficial. It's going to bring down the acidity of your piss. It'll make it not taste as bad, but it'll also make it a little more alkaline, which is good, okay? Also, there's no real way to measure, like, I'm sure there is, but without a fucking lab, there's no way I can measure, like, X amount of piss equals X amount of snake juice. How do I compensate? You're going to have to go with biofeedback and how you feel. Okay? So I know when I did that piss experiment, I would drink a little bit of snake juice every now and then with some baking soda in it just to bring the acidity down, and it worked like magic. But I am very in tune with my body, and I knew exactly what to do, when to do it, just from years of experimenting on myself. All right, question 3 from Ken. Hi, Dan. Hope all is well with you. You too, bud. I've watched your videos you posted, especially the one where you lost 33 pounds drinking the urine. It raised the... I'm the fucking urine guy now. Why am I getting all these urine questions? You do one fucking experiment. It raised the question in my mind, all other things being equal, if you want to lose fat the fastest way possible, do you think it is much better to drink the urine, or does it work the same or just as well as drinking the snake juice? Maybe blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'll stop there. Yeah, I mean, I already answered this. For me and for everyone who's actually had the balls to try it that I've talked to, the urine gives you more energy. More energy equals more calories burned on the day, okay? The snake juice is awesome. It's there so that people don't have to drink their piss. But the urine is ultimately the best thing you can do while fasting without breaking your fast to give you energy at this point that we have figured out. So the answer is the urine. This is from Anthony. It says, I have a quick question. Cole addressed it in a video. He said, well, yeah, of course you could remain at goal weight, even eating a few times a day. At that point, it's more about not stuffing yourself again. Sure, you can maintain your weight on eating a couple meals a day sometimes, but he basically said the easiest way to never gain anything back is OMAD. I'm going to stop you there. The English is a little broken, but... basically, this guy's saying, why would you do OMAD versus eating multiple meals a day when you're lean and you want to maintain? And that's because you're going to get the hormonal benefits and the healing benefits of fasting. When you're fasting, your growth hormone is through the roof. Why would you not want that? Okay? It's 400+% of what a regular person's is. Now, and then if you're eating multiple meals a day, then you are not getting really an autophagy effect if you're spending all your day fucking digesting food, right? You want to heal. The goal of this is not to be in with the bodybuilding crowd. It's to be healthy, okay? So OMAD is going to be way healthier than eating multiple meals a day. Now, if you're eating multiple meals in one day, and then you want to fast for a day, that works too. It's block fasting. That's a different routine. Go back and watch. I addressed this in another video called Snake Diet Contradictions. Go back and watch that video for sure. It explains this in depth. To continue. It's I want to drop 50 pounds before I'm even there. Okay, so do that, man, before you worry about this stuff. Drop the weight. Like, start fasting. You're 50 pounds overweight. Fucking solve that problem first, and then you got a ton of time to figure out the rest. Oh, lost him. Even on carbs, it says eat them. Just confused a bit. It makes blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Yes. So, yeah, the answer to your question is the OMAD is going to be better than 3 meals a day. Or block fasting is going to be better than 3 meals consistently every day. It just is. Fasting is just healthier. It is. Alright, next question comes from Melissa. She says, hey, so I will share your page either way, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for sharing. If you are dry fasting, would it be beneficial to speed up autophagy to sweat? I know it's okay to work out, and I do that without lightheadedness or side effects, but what about hot yoga, the sauna suits, etc.? Question mark. How about no, you crazy bastard? Okay, first of all, when you say I know it's okay to work out, I don't know where you got that information from. We do not preach that here. Dry fasting is for healing. It's not for working out, okay? Cole did one experiment where he dry fasted for 24 hours and then would rehydrate through food with bacon and cucumbers. The bacon would provide sodium. The cucumbers would provide potassium and fluid. Okay? And the bacon would provide a little bit of fluid too. That was enough to hydrate him and carry him through to the next day. That was not a fat loss protocol. That was an experiment to show the results of his blood work. Okay? So why you're exercising dry fasted, I don't know, you got some bad information there. You should not be exercising dry fasted. And then as far as the yoga, the hot sauna, the sauna suits, all that shit, no, you do not want to dehydrate yourself anymore when you're dry fasting. The most serious side effect of that is death. Okay? The point of dry fasting is not to dehydrate yourself. It is so that your body does not have to process anything and it can focus on healing, okay? Your body doesn't have to process food. You're not taking any food in. Your body does not have to process fluids. You're not taking any fluids in. It learns to use the metabolic water on your body, okay, during the healing process as much as it needs to. Now, if you suck that water out of your body, what do you think is going to happen? Nothing good, okay? The point is not to dehydrate, okay? Dry fasting is for healing. Let's follow the bouncing ball here. Dry fasting is for healing, okay? Thank you for the question. All right, last question of the day comes from Jeremiah. Jeremiah says, hey man, I've been doing some research on water fasting and noticed that it was complete crap. Yeah, it is. So I'm now drinking snake juice. Attaboy. I plan on fasting for 60 days straight. That's a big goal. I want to go from 250 to 170, 180 range by the end of March, starting today. Will it be possible with lifting weights every day? Question mark. Is it possible? Theoretically, yes. Is it likely? No. You know, first of all, I don't know your height, man, so I can't, there's no way I can give you a black and white answer on this. I don't know how much muscle mass or how much lifting experience you have, okay? But to go from 250, I'm going to say your average height, you're sedentary. We're just going to call it that because that's what I have to work with. To go from 250 to 180, you're looking at 70 pounds. If your optimal weight is around 170, 180, you're going to want to do, so here are your options, okay? First of all, you can do the 60-day fast, but just do low-intensity cardio workouts, basically. And yeah, do the 60 days. You'll probably get down around that 200 to 180 mark if you have everything dialed in properly. Your other option is get in the gym 2 to 3 days a week. Have refeeds on those days. Just small refeeds, say 500 grams of meat and a couple apples or a couple oranges, just to get a little fructose in there, and so you can sleep good. And have that as a recovery meal after lifting weights at a moderate intensity, okay? And that will put some muscle on your frame because you get those newbie gains, okay? And then that last little bit of weight is going to be easier to get off because it's just way easier to get that last little bit of weight off if you have the metabolic advantage of having muscle mass on your body. Okay, and then the last thing you can do, which if you're a newbie, you're not going to be able to pull off, is follow that routine that Cole had where you basically get in the gym every day and you just stimulate the muscle with one working set. And you do the snake juice fast the entire time. The problem with that one is I'm assuming you don't have the muscle mass or the knowledge to get in and do that properly already. So honestly, for you, man, I would recommend the 2 to 3 day workout / refeeding routine. And this is for this guy, not for anybody else. Don't take this as gospel for every fucking person, okay? I'm talking to this one specific guy. Do the 2 to 3 workouts and refeeds per week, okay? And do some walking on your fasting days, snake juice fast on the days that you're not refeeding, and you will lose the weight really fucking fast. Will you lose 70 pounds in 60 days? I don't know because I don't know enough about you. But it is fucking possible, okay? That's it. That's all I got for today. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like my fucking shit. I don't care if it's on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Just fucking throw me some thumbs. And let's share this information with the world, okay? Love is peace.